This is 5 on your side at 4. Focused on you.
Right now at 4, new reaction to the deadly shooting of a teenager in Pagedale. 15-year-old Lawrence Clark was shot yesterday afternoon. Thanks for being here at 4. I'm Kay Quinn.
And I'm Brent Solomon. Right now, the Major Case Squad is looking for that shooter. 5 on your side's Diamond Palmer is live in Pagedale for us. And Diamond, you caught up with the St. Louis County's top prosecutor.
Brent and Kay, that's exactly right. St. Louis County Prosecutor Wesley Bell says St. Louis has a gun violence problem. This evening, we learned that 15-year-old Lawrence Clark is from Vanita Park. That's just 3 miles away from where he was shot yesterday in Pagedale. Tonight, Pagedale Police Department and the Major Case Squad say they have 20 leads, but still no suspect in custody. Police responded just after 1 in the afternoon Wednesday to a shooting on Purdue Avenue. When they arrived, they found Lawrence in an alley between Bradford and Purdue Avenue. The Major Case Squad was activated to assist the Pagedale Police Department for the investigation. The homicide comes on the heels of a violent month involving teen deaths and beatings in Hazelwood, Jennings, and Glasgow Village. Dozens of people showed up to the scene in Pagedale, including St. Louis County Prosecutor Wesley Bell. Bell tells us he has met with the family.
We have seen the victims and the assailants getting younger and younger, and it's just tragic, and it's something that we need to address. I'm a big proponent of common sense gun safety laws, but also we have to look at those underlying root causes of why this is happening.
The Pagedale Police Department, the Major Case Squad declined our interview request today. However, the Pagedale Police Department and the Major Case Squad are still asking anyone with information to call Crime Stoppers at 866-371-TIPS. Reporting live in Pagedale, Diamond Palmer, 5 on your side.
Let's get you now to a developing story in Manchester. A large house fire earlier this afternoon is now under control. Fire crews responded to Treetop Trail just before 1. We're told the fire started in the back and went through the roof. It was so hot it melted the neighbor's siding. A firefighter had to go to the hospital with a knee injury. A woman who lives next door, or actually at that home, was not hurt, but still went to the hospital as a precaution. The home is considered a total loss.
An update now to breaking news we brought you at noon. Driver's license facilities and DMVs in Illinois, they're back up and running following a nationwide network outage. The outage was first reported around 10 this morning by the Illinois Secretary of State. About 2 hours later, he said the systems were back up and running. It's not clear if a network outage is still affecting other DMV locations across the country. Now to the continued search for a missing Mizzou student. Riley Strain disappeared nearly 2 weeks ago after he was kicked out of a bar during a fraternity trip to Nashville. The search for the 22-year-old has expanded now to include multiple counties along the Cumberland River. Yesterday, officials traveled 45 miles upriver, but they found no sign of the Springfield, Missouri native. In Nashville, volunteers are searching both on the water and on land.
We need boots on the ground. Like, we need people out there posting these posters, asking, have you seen anything?
Investigators do not suspect foul play in his disappearance.
If you travel through the city of Manchester, you might want to pump the brakes, or there could be a hefty price to pay. The city is implementing what it calls an increased safety area. It's at the intersection of Wren Avenue and Sulphur Spring Road, and this area includes 3 Parkway schools: Sorrento Springs Elementary, Southwest Middle, and Wren Hollow Elementary. Anyone guilty of speeding, careless driving, or improper lane usage will face a $225 fine.
Signage needs to be added. We're looking at city taking over perhaps a portion of a street that currently is not the city. So we're just looking broadly at what we can do to make the area safe for kids, parents that are there to pick up their kids.
Mayor Clement says the catalyst for this was a push from the Parkway School District for a new early childhood development center. That center could lead to more traffic in the area. Surveys showed it was important to address safety in that area anyway.
Illinois State Police are now offering an increased incentive to recruit new cadets. Starting July 1st, new troopers will receive starting pay of more than $90,000. The new offer applies to cadets who graduate from the Illinois State Police Academy. To allow more people the opportunity to apply and earn the increased pay, ISP extended the application deadline to May 1st. We've posted more information on KSDK.com. You'll find it under the As Seen on TV section. All right, clear and crisp, definitely jacket weather on this Thursday. Might want to add the umbrella to the mix if you're headed out tomorrow. Chief Meteorologist Scott Connell here with the Weather First forecast.
Yeah, and I doubt we'll need the umbrellas for too long tomorrow, if we need them at all. How did this morning start? With a few clouds filtering in, and they stuck around for a while this morning. This is a pretty picture from one of our 5 on Your Side weather watchers, Sharon Hill, sharing that on our 5 on Your Side weather watchers Facebook group. Right now, skies mainly clear. There's a look down in Arnold. A lot of sunshine out there, but it's cool. Temperatures are in the low to mid 50s, just a hair below average. Those clouds from this morning breaking up. Weather system sliding by to our south. That will go by to our south, and then for tomorrow, we'll be tracking this front in from the north and west. And that does give us a chance for a shower or two tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow evening. But most of us aren't going to see much in the way of rain with that system. We'll talk about the next big weather system heading our way that does give most of us a healthy dose of rainfall by early next week. See you in a few minutes, Kay.
All right, thank you, Scott. Hours ago, the St. Louis Department of Health hosted a panel discussion on maternal and child health. According to city officials, maternal and child health rates in Missouri are among the lowest in the country and are getting worse. Mayor Tashora Jones and local physicians discussed solutions to the growing problem.
These statistics are not new to especially minoritized communities, but we can't always focus on what's wrong. We've got to really talk about what we're doing right. We've got to meet each other. You know, the work can be really isolating and overwhelming, but at a critical time like this, when these indices are the worst they've been in the last decade, we have to act, and we have to act now.
In an effort to address the problem, the city's health department has grown by 30% to help provide vital health services to children and pregnant women.
Well, Missouri is one of a handful of states where sports betting is still illegal. The new poll that shows how Missourians feel about changing that.
StubHub just listed the teams with the hottest tickets in Major League Baseball. Where do you think the Cardinals landed?
And it was 39 years ago tonight, a world-famous performer graced the stage at the old arena. See the special gift he got from the St. Louis Blues.